to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense. And
turning it on! Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They'll give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds some running room, he'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Gives it on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so you've got to take care of that football.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that,
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They're working that left side, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. And it's caught. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The offense lining up for a first down play. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he'll home it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone, and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on for the foot.
Breaks into the open. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Takes it from the gun on third down. Looking downfield. He's got it. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on a roll early.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. Pulls it in down the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They'll run the screen. There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got him downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Up-tempo for the offense. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they broke it.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Now they'll run it on the toss. Jukes his way for more. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete on the right side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the draw. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Bob.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's locked. Turning it on! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage,
toward the end zone. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. And that one's way too far for everybody. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Right back to the well.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And he had just enough to will that one home. And that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Here comes the option. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Marks. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. At the 41. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick release by the QB. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. That's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Now, what a missed opportunity for this offense. They had a chance to get points. Now they turn the football over. But if I'm this defense, I'm ready to roll. I got them in the black zone. They got to go the length of the field.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's running free down the middle. Past the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the stomping has commenced.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and...
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for room. It's Marks. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Sweet cut there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate in the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Handoff from the gun. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Pulls and fires complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry up. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the point after is good. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Quick step and go.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's Hurst, the ball all by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. He's brought down at the 41-yard line to pick up a 5 and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. When you know